What's up, guys? We are back with another video, but this video is something different. It's not about football, it's not about all the talk that we keep having about Arsenal and everything else related to the game of football. This is, in a way, related to football, but it's more about Beyond the Post as a brand and what we want to bring to the people. This is more about those small little things that need to go through, and it is all about what you guys want should be knowing about content writing, or you guys should be knowing as bloggers, or if you like to post content around, you guys need to be knowing. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't give you the opportunity or the chance to edit your title, and it does not reflect in the permalink because of the fact that YouTube is kind of lame in those things. And I have even sent them a feedback that probably they'll take seriously. But fortunately, WordPress is not like that, and there are much better and simpler ways of editing your article, your content, and what you want to put out there. And this video will show you how, with a little bit of basic SEO, that you need to do. I will again, just before I go into the video completely and start talking about how to do it and show you how to do it as well, I will just say that this is beyond the part where you have already set up your WordPress website and you have an SEO tool as well. And as I said, it's not more about me, it's more about you guys just seeing and learning and getting an idea about what things need to be done and what can be done in order to have this understanding that you may need. So let's quickly get into the video. And before that, let me just share my screen with you guys. This is a basic WordPress template. I guess you guys can possibly see it. Let me refocus this. This is an article that is written about the ISL, that is the Indian Super League. It's not been published yet. It's not been published yet because the editing is not complete, and that is what I am going to do here along with you guys. But before I get into the editing side of thing, I will tell you the basics. This is the title of the article. Obviously, as you can see, the title box is there. This is the perma link that I was talking about. This is the link that is shared beneath the title when you share an article anywhere on social media or any other platform. This is the link that is below it. Even though this appears as a proper title, this is the link below it. Next is the body. Obviously, the article has been written. There are some headings. If you see, I will tell you the details about those as well. And if you see, there are some options here, which is like publish, save draft, preview, the tags, the categories, the featured image. There's a featured video as well, which we don't use generally. Apart from that, you can see SEO title, slug, meta description, SEO analysis, and other things like focus keyword and more. This is Yoast SEO that I am using. There are other SEO tools as well that you can possibly be able to use as well. And that is that. Okay, with respect to now the article, let me start off with the basics. This is the title. This title is talking points Odisha FC 0-1 Hyderabad FC narrow win for Manuel Marquez's side. This keyword that I put in the focus keyword is Hyderabad FC. So it has to reflect in your title, it has to reflect in your first paragraph, and if it reflects in your last paragraph, that helps with respect to SEO as well. Here right now it's not there in the final paragraph, but I may add another few lines and make another new paragraph and add the keyword of Hyderabad FC. You don't always need to use it in the last paragraph, but if you use it's better. Right now you can see SEO is an orange, readability is an orange. That means there is scope for improvement for this. But before I get into that, let's take a look here. As I said, again, it's not published, it's a draft article yet. Tags. And with respect to that, I will get into the tags. What are the tags? With respect to the body, now you can see that there is a tight heading, and you can see this box here. See this, when I put it on this, it becomes a paragraph. That is, this is normal text. When I put it on this is a heading. Why do we need headings now? With respect to headings, you need to understand that your article has to be divided into parts. Like this is a part, this there is a heading, then this is another part, there is another heading, there is another part, there is another heading, there is another part. And readability tells you, points out, if any part is more than 300 words, it gives you a warning or a statement that the article has a section which is greater than 300 words, and it tells you to change that. It tells you to reduce the size. It tells you that you need to distribute it evenly, and you need to decrease the size and of each part. That is what it does. And fortunately, we have put this article in such a way, because it's a talking points, that the size of each part is not more than 300 words right now. So we are safe on that side. We don't have any issues there. The next part comes to sentences, sentence formation. There are two to three things. Transition words like however, therefore, due to this, in fact, all these are transition words which are there. 25% of the sentences contain transition words, which is not enough. So while you write your content, you need to have more transition words. Other things, this text contains three consecutive sentences starting with the same word. This is another thing that is there for readability. So Hyderabad FC, let's go through the context. I think this is the part where the record, hold on. No, there are only two sentences here. The head coach, no, not again. Three sentences, three sentences. If it says there are three sentences, there have to be three sentences. So, yep, here it is. This title says Aridan Santana's impact in the whole match. Then again, Aridan Santana has been impressive. And then the third one, Aridan Santana has been given. So I just removed the word Aridan here, and readability is good. Another thing that may be a problem with readability will be the fact that when you write long sentences, there is a criteria that your article should not have more than 25% long sentences. Another thing that you may want to work on, you should have Grammarly installed, which helps you edit an article very quickly, even though it is not always right, but you can see the underlined parts, and those are highlighted as major mistakes. So those need to be corrected. Other than that, now going back to the tags, one thing before that, just quickly going on to focus keyword, as I said, has to be a word that is there in your title, and it has to be a word that is there in your first paragraph. And there is a thing called the snippet. Hold on, let me just show you that part. Where is just a second. Yeah, this is the snippet. If you see, the writer has used Hyderabad FC, but the problem is this line that you see, it needs to be in green. It needs to be green for your SEO to be better. So now I have just removed a few texts. And again, as I said, the text, the meta description, the text in the snippet needs to be, it should be in the green, and it should have the focus keyword again. The same focus keyword that is here that you put in. The other thing is, this has to be in the title as well and in the first paragraph, as I said. Now, you may or you may not have a different SEO title. I generally change the SEO title only when my SEO analysis does not turn to green. So you may or you may not change your SEO title. It depends, depending on the fact whether your SEO is showing up in green or is it showing up in red or yellow or orange. Big up to Adam and Rishabh in the chat. All good. And yeah. So the other thing is, right now I don't really need to change the title, because I can still put out outbound links and internal links. And just look at this, the keyword has to be used a certain number of times, but you can't overuse it. The focus keyword here has been used 15 times. It should be used a maximum of 11 times for the text length of text that we have. So Hyderabad FC has been used a lot of time, so need to remove the word Hyderabad FC a few times for his former side. So okay, Hyderabad FC is here for the team from Hyderabad. I have changed this. Uh, the defensive unit of, let me change this again. The defensive unit of Where is that manager's name? Marquez. Marquez's side. So I have changed again Hyderabad FC. You need to find alternatives to the same word. Mm, Alberto Roca has been chosen as the head coach. Hold on. One sec. Is there an error in the text? Let me see. Hyderabad versus it is Odisha. Marquez is the head coach of Hyderabad, and Baxter is of of Odisha. So the defensive unit, blah blah blah. Alberto Roca has been chosen as the head. Was chosen. Okay, there was some text factual error. Roca has been called to join the coaching team of Barcelona. So Hyderabad, yeah, was chosen, but he was recalled. He was called up to join. Okay, so that was there. Okay, so that is that. No issues with that. Everything is set fine. Now I need to get rid of more words from Hyderabad FC. The coach of the team from Hyderabad. I am again replacing. You need to understand Hyderabad FC is my focus keyword. So as long as the number of times it is being used is less, there is no problem because it has shown up in the SEO. It's still being used 12 times and only 11 times is recommended. So I am going to change that as well. Has been playing against his former side, but there was no spark in his gameplay. So I edit this, was playing against his former side, but there was no spark. And now it has become 11. So that error has disappeared. So this is like the errors. Like if you're a coder, you will understand there are a few errors that keep showing up. And when you remove them slowly and steadily, they start disappearing away. Now the other thing that it says is that you give me an internal link and you give me an external link. So for an external link, I will type in Odisha FC in Google, go to their Wikipedia page, and then what I will do is I will hold on. Yeah, sorry. I will then go to the word Odisha FC. It is very easy how to put an internal link in WordPress. Like this is the word Odisha FC I've selected now. If I want to put an internal link in it, I will just copy the link and I will press Control plus V. External link. Sorry, this is Odisha FC. I have added the external link and there we go. SEO turns green. So I don't need to do anything more. I have just added the external link, and now for an internal link, despite the fact that I don't need to, I will be adding one internal link as well so that my SEO is better. So that when I have added an external link, now I can see it is in green. I don't need to change the SEO title. It can remain the same. And I now need to add an internal link. So this time again, I will select the keyword Odisha FC, put it in bold just for highlighting, and then again click Control plus V. I copied another link beyond the post article link. And here, as I said, I had put out the Odisha FC Wikipedia page. So this is how it is done. This article has been worked on for SEO. Categories have been selected. That is obviously that differs from website to website. Here I've selected Indian football, ISL, and Matchday Center, where all the talking points go. Tags: Odisha FC, Hyderabad FC. There should be more. ISL is there. Indian Super League, ISL 2020. All the words that you want your website to show up for, if someone searches for these keywords on Google, those are the tags. That is what a tag is. When you want your website to be featured on a certain keyword, featured image, ISL logo. We don't use too many ISL images right now. SEO title is wider, but in both of them are green right now. So I think there is no problem. And the major part is covered, only 25%. But apart from that, everything else is covered. Consecutive sentences is covered. Subheading distribution is covered. Paragraph length is covered. Sentence length is covered. Everything else is covered. So both are in green. All I need to do now is look for this one thing. Hold on. I've selected the word Adrian Santana. Let me get some images for him. The guy from Hyderabad FC. Big up Simpy. I am just showing the guys how to publish articles on their website. So with basic SEO, and this is how did I add that image? I did not upload it. With respect to WordPress, there is an advantage. When you get images from Google, you can just copy and paste it on your article. But I want to reposition it a bit, so I'll post it here. You add an image of a player. This guy is Adrian Santana. Aridan Santana, sorry, my bad. Aridan Santana. I put an image of him. Now let me get an image of Marcelino. Let me copy the word. Let me go to Google. Let me put Marcelino and Marcelino. Now I need to find an image of him playing for Marcelino was playing for Odisha FC. Marcelino. Okay, I have found an image of him. So I will just copy paste that. And going back to my WordPress, I'm here and I paste the image of Marcelino. So what I've done is I have done these basics. Apart from that, if you've seen, as I said, there is a featured image. You just select it from this. You just select it. You just search the library. You need to remember one thing. There is a thing called alt text. You can add this. You need to add this when you are not able to get a green light in the SEO, because you have to try to make both readability and SEO green so that your article gets more views. And one more thing, please put a proper title in every image, so that when you want to search, like if I want to search all images related to Rohit Sharma, I just type Rohit and all his images pop up in the library. So proper title name have to be proper. You want to add a caption, you add them. You want to add a description, your wish. All text, again, as I said, it has to be something related to the focus keyword. The focus keyword and the alt text have to be similar. I have selected my image that I want to. Readability good, SEO good. But before I publish this, as always, I will check everything once again. Check the plagiarism of the article. You may not be making it you may not be copying text or copying sentences from any article, but because it is natural to write similarly in a similar pattern or in a similar way, to because you're habituated to reading stuff, you may actually end up writing similar to some other websites type of style of writing. So obviously, as I said, you need to check for plagiarism and check it out, and then you come back to the website. I am right now putting up a plagiarism check, so let me see what happens to this. Hold on, give me 30 odd seconds. I'm just doing the plagiarism check. Oh, bask in his glory. The plagiarism check is going on at the moment. For some reason, Small SEO Tools, the website called Small SEO Tools, which I use, is a bit, you can say, slowish. I don't understand what is the reason for that. I will just put the name in front of you guys as well. The name of the website is Small SEO Tools. You can also use Grammarly. Hold on. Yeah, you can also use Grammarly's plagiarism tools. There is another website called Dupli Checker. I hope you can see the three names. These are the three websites that I generally use for plagiarism. I don't use Grammarly for plagiarism. I used Small SEO Tools for plagiarism and Dupli Checker. So right now but I rely more on Small SEO Tools. So right now I am on Small SEO Tools waiting for it to check the plagiarism of this article, plagiarism. or plagiarism, however you want to pronounce it. I like to keep the G silent. But yeah, so I am trying to check for plagiarism. People like to say call it plagiarism. I don't like it. I like plagiarism. Prefer that. Okay, hold on. Waiting for small SEO tools to do their thing. Meanwhile, while small SEO tools does their thing, another factor that I wanted to talk about is, again, you need to, in these headings, have the word that is your focus keyword at least twice. If like there are 5 headings like in this article, you need to at least have the word in the focus keyword at least, the focus keyword in the titles at least twice, because that is a requirement for readability and SEO as well. So as you can see, we have Hyderabad FC here and we have Hyderabad FC here, 2 out of 5. So you can get an idea. And if you have it a fewer times than the needed one, then it will tell you to use more in the titles, and that is what you need to do. And so that is one more thing that you need to keep a check on. There are such factors, and it keeps mentioning it to you. So take care of that when you are working on these things. And plagiarism is one of the most crucial factors as well, because you need to understand that if your content is not original or unique, you could end up in trouble, because if you have like ads, Google ads or any other ads, they can block your account because of the same reason. So you need to take care that plagiarism is not a problem in your articles. So that is another thing that needs to be taken care of. And see what can be done is as unique as possible. If it is 100% unique, then all good. But if it is not 100% unique, it has to be as unique as possible. So keep that in mind as well. And while you do that, and for some reason, this SEO tool scrap is a problem right now. Big up to Jahid in the chat as well. And good to see you guys in the chat coming on as well. Let me quickly just check what can be the issue and I will resolve it. Need to get this test checked. Hold on, give me 30 seconds more. 30 seconds. Small SEO tools. I think the best tool that to use is the paid version of Grammarly plagiarism checker. But again, if you don't want to spend money, these are the free tools that you can use. And that is why, because it's a free tool, it will have some kind of glitches and some kind of problems at times. You can't do much about it. Free tools. But I think as a blogger, if you're just starting off in this field, or if you're new to this field, I don't think you want to spend money for any reason at the start. You shouldn't be. You can use such tools. There is small SEO tools, and there is, as I said, there is duplicate checker as well. So let me see, is it going to get the job done now? Hold on. Come on. Everybody in the universe. Big up to the people watching and the people who have tuned in to support. So as I was saying, I'm just waiting for the plagiarism check to be done. Once the plagiarism check is done, we can move ahead and publish the article. So overall, as you can see, the images are added now. The featured image is there. There are a few improvements, but as long as both the green lights are on with respect to SEO and readability, as you can see here, I think that should not be a problem. The only problem right now is this plagiarism checker. But anyways, in the meantime, what I will do is, because I trust the writer and I know the readability and everything is good, I will go ahead and click publish. So what I have done is I have published the article, and I am quickly just trying to check it for plagiarism in the meantime. This article has been published on the website. If you right now go onto the Beyond the Post website, it will be showing as a published article, and you have done basic SEO with it as well. I will also show you another example. This was an ISL article that I just published. So I will quickly show you one article maybe related to this one has more needs more text to be added to it because my word limit is 500 words. Now hold on. Let me till then show you another article. I don't want to edit this now. Journey of Nathan Ake. Okay, let's edit this one. Journey of Nathan Ake. It's a featured piece written by Armband, which is a Facebook group, and they contribute articles to our cause as well. Facebook group with around 250K plus members. The journey of Nathan Ake. I'll add from Chelsea to Manchester City. The journey of centre back. Hold on, centre back Nathan Ake. So this is done. Now this is going to be a big article. It's got 855. Now why the reason I was telling you that we should have Grammarly is, hold on, if there are any major errors, Grammarly will underline it. Errors that it feels as errors. There is an image here already. Nathan Ake is the keyword that has been put up there. Hold on. I don't like sentences. Yeah, see, there is an error according to them. It should be has. One such site, no, this can be dismissed. One such site has been Bournemouth. Any more errors? Does it see any more errors? No, I don't think so. It doesn't see any more errors. But now you can also just take a look because, as I said, Grammarly is not 100% accurate. There are no headings in this article. So I can stick with Nathan Ake as a focus keyword. No worries there. Let's stick with Nathan Ake. So now I will possibly add a heading, subheading here because subheadings are the need of the day, as I said, for readability. How Nathan Ake, the focus keyword, Nathan Ake, started off his rise to the top. So this is my title. And now I am saying this as the title. Ignore this. This is one of the headings. Now I say the move to Manchester City and bigger things. So this is another title. Make it a heading. And I add a third heading in between somewhere here. Lost between Chelsea and Bournemouth. Road to recovery. So like this is another title that I've just in between added. Okay, so I have added 3 titles. Now, what are the errors that it is showing me? One, it is showing that this doesn't have the focus keyword Nathan Ake. It should be having the focus keyword Nathan Ake. So I can take other text from the first paragraph and I can copy paste it here. It has to have the focus keyword Nathan Ake, as I said before. So I remove this, I remove this, I remove this. Okay, it's not still green. So I remove a few more words from this side as well. Yes, now it is in green. Nathan Ake word focus keyword is here in this meta description. That is done. Now, what is the other error that it gives me? Outbound links are not there, inbound are not there, and keyword is used only 3 times. So I need to add another keyword. Okay. So what I will do is I will add somewhere that like this. I will add Nathan Ake another time it has been added. So this error is gone. Now the other error, for it to be green in SEO, it is saying that I need to have an outbound link. Outbound link means, again, any external link apart from your own website link. So what I will do is Chelsea. I will go to Google. I go to Google here. I type Chelsea FC. When I go to Google and I type Chelsea FC, I will find the Chelsea FC Twitter page. I will find their wiki page. I will find their official website. Any of those. You can pick any external link, any non beyond the post link. Same way for your blog, you will take any external link and just embed it. Again, you select the word, press Control V after you have copied the link. It's already showing SEO in green, but I will put an internal link as well. I will go to beyondthepost.com and I will find a Chelsea article probably, and hold on, I am going to beyondthepost.net. I am looking for any article that is related to Chelsea. Chelsea. Yep, there is a Chelsea versus Barcelona article that I've just copied the link to. And what I do is then I go back to this. I look for where is, yes, another keyword Chelsea. I just paste it. Chelsea has entered the building. Already the SEO is green. Next, three consecutive sentences again starting with the same word. If you remember, this was an error that we saw last time as well. This was a problem and we corrected it. So again, it's saying with respect to readability, it's saying the three sentences are starting with the same word. Now let me start from the top. Okay, generally player names or the. This sentence is starting with the, this is starting with the. No, this is starting with his. It's not the same. Uh, he. However, no, this is also not the same. He. No, he. No, not again. He. 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 Yes, I have found it. He is always aware of his surroundings, anticipates movements, opponents move, and I will moves and anticipates opponents' moves. To add to that, his great positioning sense allows him to tackle and block attacks most effectively. So I have added this, and if you see, this error of three consecutive sentences is gone. Now the major error that it is showing is 34% of the sentences contain more than 20 words, which is more than a maximum of 25%. So now I need to change this. Ake displays his skills effortlessly, always remains focused, and the level of confidence he plays with shows how established he already is as a defender. So Ake displays his skills effortlessly and always remains focused. Now I change this. The level of confidence he has, I make it into two sentences. He's a smart player who knows how to extract the best out of himself. He's an ultimate cool-headed defender and is worthy of an asset to and is a worthy asset to every team he plays for. Ake's style of play matches City's. I will add a few words here. There is no doubt. Okay, that is done. Playing for Bournemouth, Ake is accustomed to defending against possession-based sides. With fast and technical strikers, this gives him advantage to shine at a club which holds more possession. It thus allows him, I have converted it again into two half sentences, to utilize both his defending and ball playing skills. Also, him being left-footed makes him a natural replacement for Llorente. This is thus beneficial in adding a powerful option to City's backline. So now it's saying 28% are about 20 words, which is 25% is permitted. So just 4 to 5 sentences more, and my readability is sorted as well. The so-called weaker sides of the Premier League have always given a home to the young players from bigger clubs. They have been vital in nurturing them. to make their mark or created stars. Providing regular game time allows these youngsters to perform at their best. They impress the elite clubs to enhance their career as well as their reputation. One side, so how many 25.5 sentences are now about 20 words. That means one sentence more that I edit and I'm done. Ake is a high accomplishing player with the awards during his debut for Chelsea. He won the Europa League and his contributions. Europa League further his contributions, and I think I'm done. See, I have just adjusted the sentences, and if you see now, the error has been met. Length, sentence length, great. It has become, both have become green now. All I need to do is now I have added the tags. It's a featured article, so I've selected the categories. There is an image there. Now what I need to do is add some recent images. Chelsea Ake. I am checking Chelsea Ake images. Let me see if I can find one. I will copy that image from Google again. I have done that and I have added an image. One more image probably. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Before that, let me reposition it a bit better because there are more words here in this article. I want Ake bone mouth now. Or wait, I'll add this. I'll add a city image. Where is this? Wait, is there a place for a city image? Yes, there is a place for a city image for him. Two more paragraphs. Okay, I can add a bone mouth one as well. So let me see. Ake bone mouth. So I have copy pasted the image. If you have money and your website is big enough, you can obviously go for Shutterstock and take their subscription because Shutterstock subscription gives you access to copywritten images, and you don't have this problem then. So adding these images again, you can add alt text and you can add tags, but body images generally don't tend to have that kind of requirement. And again, I have shown you how to put in internal links. In WordPress, it is very easy. WordPress allows you to just go to a link, copy it, select a word, and paste it in. Let me show you once again quickly. Like, let's see, let's find a word. Like, okay, Ake is my focus keyword, so I still have bone mouth left. What I'll do is I'll add another internal link. I will go to the website. Internal link means a link from the same website that you are publishing the article on. So internal link, I will search on Beyond the Post. I will search for the keyword bone mouth. Does any article have bone mouth in it? Looking for bone mouth right now, searching bone mouth, bone mouth, bone mouth. Yes, there is an article here about Callum Wilson, which has bone mouth in it. So what I've done is I have copied the link of that article. I have highlighted the word, and just as I press Control C, I press Control V now, and I paste the link. And this is an article again, Manchester United and Tottenham looking to benefit from Bournemouth's overhaul. It is an article about them signing Callum Wilson. You can see this article link in the article when it is published finally as well. All you need to do is click on that word and it gives you the option to go to the link and read that story. So I've added another internal link right now, two internal links. Apart from that, there are tags added: Blues, Chelsea, England, Manchester City, Nathan Ake. I'll add the tag Bournemouth as well because that is a club that has been mentioned in this article and it is there. The keyword is there. Apart from that, Premier League is a keyword, soccer. You can say Ake News, something like that, if you think that someone will be searching, because players tend to get injured a lot, and Ake News can be a kind of word that someone may search at one point of time. They will think, let's look for news related to Ake. So they may not type news related to Ake in Google. They may type Ake News or Ake Updates. And that is when such a keyword can be searched for and it can benefit. Your article may show up. even though it doesn't always happen. But if such a keyword has not been used by too many websites, like they don't use ake news, then it could benefit you in terms of search engine traffic as well. And again, as I said before, you publish this article as well, you need to go to a plagiarism checker, and check the plagiarism of this article and see if it is unique. Google allows up to 20% of plagiarism in any article, but what I tell my writers is you need to maintain it at around 10% or less, because that 10%, other 10% generally can be used for quotes. It can be used for if any changes are needed to be made. So it should be around 10% ideally when a writer has written it. Even if he has quotes, even if he has a quote in the article, he needs to be adding more normal text to the article so that it does not go beyond 10 to 15% from his end, so that the maximum amount of plagiarism ever in an article is 20. One more thing, I will tell you a trick that if you are wondering how do I edit quotes, so the best way to edit quotes at times is one, if you have numbers like this, like scoring 2 goals, convert it to word. Websites like Sportkida have a criteria. Sportkida has a criteria where if you have any number, any digit generally, which is below the number 10, and it is described to use, it is like used to describe a proper quantity, not like this 1v1, like any number, like this is 11, if it was less than 10, they would ask you to write it in text form, rather than in numbers. They have this criteria. Like what I mean to say is, I can change this 11 to 11. So 11 is fine because they have this criteria for only numbers up to 10 or below 10. 11 can be converted to text form as well. This is something that will benefit you when you are trying to edit quotes, because in quotes you can't generally change the language of the person who has said it. If you're getting a quote and you're putting it in an article, you're quoting someone, you cannot generally tend to change the text. So at this point of time, what change can you make to reduce the plagiarism is one a trick. This is a trick and a tip. One, you can change the text, the number to text in that article, in that quote. The other one that I do is, if you have a word, say, like, I'll give you an example, I'll show it to you at the bottom here. If you have a word called like don't or can't in a quote, I make him do not, I make it do not, I make it cannot. These are basic changes that I make to quotes because of the fact that it reduces the plagiarism when you make such simple changes. Don't becomes do not, can't becomes cannot, haven't become have, has not, have not. All these things, simple, basic grammatical things that you need to know, are actual tricks that help you get around plagiarism in articles with respect to quotes. This is only for quotes. You can't copy text from other places. You need to remember that this is just a trick that I am showing you. I'm telling you how it works in order to change quotes. As a journalist, I can obviously, I know how to get around of quotes and how to decrease the plagiarism there. But as a writer, as a content writer, you should not be changing too much apart from such basic minimal changes, because you need to remember at the end of the day, when you're posting a quote from any source where the player or a manager or someone else or a media personnel has said something, you cannot modify the meaning of what they have said. You can only use a few other simpler words, you can dilute it, you can distribute it, but the meaning has to be the same. You can only change the language to an extent, but the meaning has to be more or less 90 to 95% same, because if you tamper with the meaning, you could get sued. So right now, the plagiarism checker, as the issue continues, I'm not going to publish this one because it is a big article. I will wait for I will wait for the plagiarism checker to start working properly. And once I have checked it for plagiarism, I will then be publishing it. So, in the meantime, what I will do with this kind of article is I will just go back to the article and save it as a draft, even though it is more or less ready to be published and ready to go. So that is that, and I have taught you one more thing, that is how to modify quotes. You know why you can modify quotes to an extent with respect to slight major minor things is because how are quotes and articles put up. If today I am a manager or a player or a celebrity, I am telling you something and you have to either record it on a voice recorder, or you have to record it and note it down, or you have to type it down, you have to put it down in the form of text. And that is how quotes are added into articles, news articles, or quotes are taken. And that is why sometimes they say that you have quoted me out of context. So they take words based on what a person says to another person, that is the reporter. So that is how these quotes are put into articles, or they're put onto channels, or they're put onto anywhere, any place where you find these quotes. So they don't have to necessarily be 100% same to same. They can be 99 to 95 to 99% generally same. At times it can even be, you can say, up to 95% same, but the meaning that it generates cannot you can deviate from the original meaning, because if that happens, then you get sued. So in order to avoid that situation in the first place, generally journalists try to keep quotes 100% same to same as per what they have heard and what they have been able to record or collect. And that is about that. So I have shown you how to edit another article, and with respect to SEO as well, but I have not published it, and with respect to other basic editing as well. Now, sorry about that. The category, this is a quick edit option which is there, and this is the trash option, which is obviously that if you want to delete any article, you don't want it, that is trash. Quick edit gives you a few other options. That is, the title can be edited, the date can be edited, the time can be edited of publishing, the author can be edited, the tags can be edited from here. There are a few other options: allow pings, that is allow comments. Then there are more options here. Now, if I say allow comments, that there can be comments allowed, categories can be changed as well, and then all you need to do is update. So what I will do is right now, hold on. I have shown you two articles that I've edited. I have gone on for more than 45 minutes. I, I am just trying to see. I don't know why this plagiarism checker isn't really working properly right now. But generally, small SEO tools does work properly. It could be because of my internet that is being used quite a lot right now by various devices. So if anyone has a doubt who's watching, or if anyone has any kind of doubts, do leave them in the comments and I will address them. And big up to you guys once again for tuning in. I will just switch off the screen sharing. I think I have addressed a lot of issues. So these are the basic SEO tools that can help you do basic SEO while you're publishing any article or when you're saving it for your editor to publish. Another thing I'm trying to say, there are more things that you need to get into, like slug and alt text and more stuff that you can get into detail. But this was basic SEO and more about editing. And with respect to editing, so I've not gone into details that you need to publish when you are an SEO based writer. If you are a basic content writer, if you have a website and you want to know more, then you should probably visit some videos which teach you more advanced SEO. But with respect to basic title and basic body editing, this is the detail that everyone should know about SEO editing and stuff. And if you like the video, you can definitely share it with your friends, even though there is an error in the title, because WordPress allows you to edit your perma link from that link that I showed at the start. You can edit your perma link. If you change a title and it does not show up in tongue twister, social media as the edited title, you just go to the perma link and you edit that and modify that a bit, and then you again publish it. And when you publish that, your title, your image, your everything that was not changing because of a cache error gets updated. So it is very easy to do that with respect to WordPress. But unfortunately it is very difficult or not possible right now to do it with respect to YouTube. I have sent YouTube the feedback. Hopefully they take that feedback and quickly come up with a solution to do that. For now, I think I have talked enough about a lot of things. I wish everyone all the best. And before I wrap it up, I will take a quick 5 to 10 minutes to talk about a few things that are coming up on this channel and how you can be part of those and actually help a few people. So, as I've said before, that I am planning a 12-hour charity stream that is going to be going onto this channel for the very reason of COVID relief, and I'll be working with Ronmia, that is Rotaract Club of Navi Mumbai Industrial Area, which I'm a part of, and I will be working with them. And the thing that I'll be doing is I will be setting up a stream. There will be a certain criteria. If you want to donate any money, that is your wish. I am not going to ask people to donate money unless they want to. The other thing is there will be a criteria, maybe like more subscribers, more likes on that video, and for every like or every subscriber there will be an amount, maybe 1 rupee each. So if my video gets like say 500 likes, I will donate 500 rupees from my end, apart from the money that is collected. If my channel at that point of time gets 500 new subscribers, so 500 for likes, 500 for subscribers, I'll donate 1000 rupees to charity. And in that sense, we will be setting certain criteria so that it benefits both channel, and I am donating some amount as well from my end. And if I want to donate an additional amount apart from the one that is contributed with your contribution, I will be doing that later on as well. So this is something that I'll be using and utilizing, so that for the benefit of the society which is suffering with COVID, and also it benefits the channel in a way, because obviously there is one thing that you need to know, that if we do an event, say suppose that event is successful, it gets a very good response, the channel grows, the channel also starts making more money. So every month maybe we can do one such charity event which can basically help people as well. Because this is not my main source of income. I have been saying this, like I've said this 100 times. I do this because I like to do it a bit more than just being a main source of income. My main source of income right now is the website and the content that I'm writing. So that is going to still remain my main source of income. That is not going to change anytime soon. So the reason again I want this channel to get monetized is because it is a motivating factor. When your channel is monetized, you may not be making money, too much money out of it as being the major source of income, but it is a motivating factor, and maybe someday you can convert it into a major source of income. That is a long term thing. I don't think that long term right now, even though I know I plan long term, but I'm not thinking too much long term right now. But the criteria, again, as I said, it is a motivating factor. And if these events can help people, if it can help a non-profit organization like Rotaract, if it can do wonders for them as well, then who am I to complain about the fact that I am doing something good? We are working together on a project, we are doing something well, we are helping people, we are helping society, and we are getting rid of this disease called COVID, and people reducing the suffering of people who are suffering from this disease called COVID. And that is why, but again, you guys have been contributing a lot. You have contributed for John's PC, you have contributed for Simpy's cancer research drive. And so that is why I will not ask you to spend too much money, but I would rather ask you to spend some of your time watching the 12-hour charity stream. And I would rather ask you that if we have a criteria that the number of likes on the video or the number of subscribers that you bring at that point of time also helps contribute more money to the charity, I would request you to do that. If any one of you wants to donate your FPL prize for a charity, if you feel that you want to donate, you can tell me. I will be donating my FPL prize for charity, which is like a 500 bucks that I won, 500 Indian rupees. I will be donating that prize that I won, and I will be giving it away for charity. So to add to that, and we will be starting off for that with that, and let's see what happens. If I can add more, if the amount that we collect is not that great, or if I want to round it up to a certain round figure at one point of time, I'll be adding that as well. So that is that. With respect to other events coming up, I want to do a debate with respect to Tini versus Aubameyang captain, or anyone else who should be the captain. So we are planning that out. I will ask a few guys whether they will have the time. Also, a funny stream that we want to do is about Donald Trump versus Stan Kroenke, who would be a better owner for Arsenal Football Club. That is something that started off with a Twitter joke, and now we can obviously do a funny side of debate of those things. Apart from that, do check out Simpy 141, Simpy's channel. Do check out the Blind Gunnar Daniel's channel. Do check out Sam Greenwood TV. We are doing a general knowledge quiz in the evening, so you guys should also check that out. And you will enjoy it because it's going to be with crazy people there, and it's going to be, as I said, general knowledge. It's going to be something away from football, a break, a good amount of respite you will also get, and it's going to be late night if you're in India. It's going to be, I'll tell you the exact timing, the UK timing of it. Sam Greenwood TV. Sam Greenwood TV. Do subscribe to his channel as well. Has he put upcoming live stream? Yes, he has. It's at 3 a.m. Indian time. If you are in India, 3 a.m. Indian time, which is like in another 10 hours. 3 a.m. Indian time is in the UK. It is 2, 1, 12, 11, 10, 9:30. It is 9:30 p.m. in the UK. So it is 9:30 p.m. in the UK. We are doing a general knowledge quiz hosted by Sam Greenwood TV, and it's gonna be fun. That is the least thing that I can say right now. And he's on 80 subscribers. Go push him to that 100 subscriber mark. If you do watch this video, just go to Sam Greenwood TV and subscribe to his channel so that he can reach the 100 subscriber mark. And I think that would make him really happy and proud, because he's never taken his channel that seriously, in the sense that I want to do this on a serious note. He's been doing it as he's been doing it out of because he likes doing such stuff. And so he's doing that. And so I would urge you to definitely join in to the and watch the quiz. You guys may know a bit few more things. Something crazy coming up, and that could be the thing. So but says is so yeah, sorry about that. I was just saying, so do check out his quiz. He's doing that quiz with us. We are there on that channel tonight, and it's gonna be kind of a funny thing to do. And just be there, guys. Just be there and have fun. It's gonna be fun. If you want to have fun, then you better be there. And that is about that. I will once again thank everyone in the chat who have turned up, and I hope I was able to give you a few insights. As I mentioned again, this was basic SEO with respect to when you want to post your content. So it is a good learning video for amateur bloggers and the ones who are just starting off, or if they want to make a website in the future. If anyone wants to have a website for their YouTube channel, for their Facebook page, or for their Facebook group, or doing anything related to such stuff in the future, they need to know these basic things. And they may feel that it is not important, but when they want to expand and when they want to grow eventually, they will realize that it is as important as it may not seem right now. It's way more important than it may seem right now. And they actually need to do all these things. And that is why I have put out a video out there. Though this video's title I have edited, it may be still showing the old title because of the cache issue that you as I said, YouTube is not perfect. It has its own flaws as well. I've sent the feedback to YouTube. Hopefully they edit and make the change. I would love to see you guys again in a debate video that we may do tonight or tomorrow. And do join in, as I said, for the quiz at 9:30 p.m. UK time on Sam Greenwood TV. It's a general knowledge quiz. It's something that is going to be away from football a bit, and it's going to be crazy. Also, do tune to Simpy 141 for our FPL shows, because there were some people on Twitter that I was seriously advising about FPL. So Simpy does a weekly show for FPL, and we will obviously be doing one more show for FPL this week as well. So do tune in to that show as well, and you will get some good tips if you are an regular FPL player. With all the COVID, the coronavirus, and Zaha also testing positive recently, a lot of people are looking to make changes to their teams. Jota coming in, Salah testing positive. A lot of things happening in the world of FPL as well. Do tune in. So thank you so much, guys, for coming on in the chat and for being supportive once again. Big up to you. Big up. Be home. Be safe. And cheers. And enjoy blogging and enjoy posting and publishing your content and your thoughts. Take care, guys.